Good morning. If you guys saw our travel vlog yesterday, you'll know that we flew into Seattle, so welcome. Good morning from Seattle. However, we are not going on the planned trip that we thought we were because we had a group cruise planned with my family. In order to board the ship, you have to have a negative specific test that takes 72 hours to get the results back. And so we took the tests, flew here, and my dad's test tested positive. And because we drove in the rental car with them here, we were the only ones luckily out of our whole group. And so half of the group is on the cruise ship right now and the other half is in the hotel. And when I tell you that my kids cried, they cried, I cried, I think my dad cried. Just because we have, it took a lot of work and effort to get everyone here and get, to make sure that the trip was going to go smoothly and that we were all prepared for it. So currently what we have to do now is, because we were in close contact with someone that tested positive for COVID, we have to take a rapid test to see if any of us are positive. If we are positive, we'll have to quarantine or drive home in a rental car. And if we are negative, we get to fly home. The chaos of the room. I do appreciate Joel trying to, bring morale up with a little bit of a raise in blood sugar. All right, they just delivered our tests to our room. So let's get a table set up here. So this test is going to determine if we stay here in quarantine. If it's positive, we have to stay in quarantine here. Or we could rental car home. Or if it's negative, which fingers crossed it is, then we get to fly home tonight.
Let's put this stuff off there. Go put that on the other table.
This is our testing station.
I found this behind that desk.
You
He
did.
sure,
I was like,
he sure did.
ooh, let's
All right, so we're going to open this. Going to open this.
And I swallow
Yep, and just swirl it around your nose 4 times.
on
Yeah,
each
one
side.
side. Okay. And then stick it in here, and I'll spin it. Then we let it sit for a second. So now what do we do with this, Joel?
We can pull that swab out.
Okay.
And we
How do I open this?
Yep, just let that only touch. Yep, you can touch that end.
This is the end I can touch.
Yes. Okay, so pull the swab out.
Put this in the garbage.
Yep.
Then you put this inside, right?
And let it sit.
Okay, so we're gonna let that sit.
Set for 10 minutes. So
Okay, you set a timer?
set a timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes starting now.
There was no way that I could have filmed when I first told you kids about the test
I'm glad you
because
didn't.
yeah,
I feel
no.
like
It just kind of hit us all, and we're like,
Also, we got in trouble.
Yeah, they're sitting in a corner for a second because we were trying to get our test taken and
We're all negative.
yes, we're all negative. Okay, I want to know what everyone's thoughts are.
Can I go first?
Sure.
The worst thing about the cruise that we can't go is because I wanted to play with my cousins and I wanted to see a whale.
I really, really wanted to see a whale.
I really wanted to see Cooper and Jackson and be with them the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Cooper would come in my room and sleep and have a sleepover with us.
Mm-hmm.
And I also wanted to go on the train ride because you said we could walk on the train with our cousins.
Yeah.
So I'd sit down and talk with them. And you said there's snacks on the train.
Yep, I did.
There were snacks on the train? Yeah.
I was really excited because I remember 2 days before we came on this trip,
That wasn't good.
we were watching so many videos and we all were just like, we're gonna have so much fun. We're gonna make so many good memories. Like the cruise ship, it looked wonderful and amazing, and just it was sad. The thought of being like, oh, like my cousin Emma, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be with her. She's not gonna be with me. Like we seriously we just cried. We were just so sad to not be able to see them.
I was super bummed about not eating all that soft serve ice cream, the pizza, the burgers, the fries, the steak, the spaghetti, the pastries.
It stinks because we're on this end of the safety precautions, but I did have to remind my kids, I'm grateful that there are the safety precautions, because if we were on the ship and someone else was in close contact, we wouldn't want them on the ship either. So it's best for safety, and we'll just have to, that's our positive spin that we're putting on it. And, we'll just go home and unpack our bags. We had everything,
Wait, and this is
tagged, ready to go.
This is their logo.
Do you have any thoughts on this?
I'm a little bummed that we're not. I'm way bummed we're not going. I'm a little bummed that we did all that work for not, but we'll at least take advantage of the week of just relaxing, because we did a lot of work to prep to get work done for this week. So we'll just stay a week ahead, I guess.
Yeah. I feel mostly bad for my dad, because I think he's like, if I wasn't positive, we'd all be going on this, But it's no one's fault.
And you said if we had to drive home, we would go like at the end of the week, and we had to quarantine. At someday we would go to the Boston Red Sox game, because they're coming here to do a Boston Red Sox game.
Yeah. If we had to quarantine, our last day would be Friday or something, and then there's a Boston Red Sox game after. So we were just weighing out our options, seeing what was gonna go down.
Lipstick I just found.
Well, good news is that I think we'll be able to fly home tonight, which I think is going to be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're all really bummed. This is definitely a turn of events that none of us were really expecting. I was not expecting this at all. But here we are.
Is what it is.
It is what it is. Update, flights are probably going to be for tomorrow. So she said, go find some food and go look at the city. So I did ask, I said, so how come if we test negative, we are allowed to, just go about our business as usual, but not get on the ship? And she just said that they take extra precautions for the cruise ship where they're out and confined. And it is what it is. So it really stinks, and we are really disappointed and let down, but those are the rules. If you want, we're following the rules. So that's what we're going to do.
But maybe we can go to maybe we can go in our city and go to Lagoon, maybe.
Yeah, we'll do something. We've got the week off, so let's do something.
Or we could get our new bouncy house.
I'm gonna do
Or go to the Grand America.
What?
And maybe we could go see if the hotel has a pool and go hang out in the pool.
I don't think these guys have a pool, but we can go see. I'm starving. We are going to go.
McDonald's?
We're going to go get some food.
Penny goes right there.
Where?
Right there.
Here?
Yep.
It's not a penny, it's a quarter.
Okay, push that in. Okay, now which way do we turn it?
Well, that's select.
Yeah, well, that's because that's where you're at on the die.
Can I switch it?
I'm not feeling it grab yet. Oh, there we go, you can feel it get harder. Okay, go. Keep going. Keep going. Here, bud.
Where is it?
Keep
I
going.
can't tell.
Keep going. You just gotta dump it.
Oh, it's coming out.
Is it done?
There we go.
Is that hot?
No. It could be.
Is it? Wait, can I do mine, Dad? It's a little long.
Dad, can I try?
Cool.
That one's a good one.
Too hard. 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 recording. What in the? Where's the other kids? Dad's gonna be pissed.
Wait, what are they doing?
Dad's gonna be pissed because I missed the shot. He didn't tell me when he was ready.
Hello.
Okay, well, Joel set up that great big shot and I think I missed it.
Maybe we can do it after.
Were you giving me hearts?
Yeah. Watch this.
So is it like this? Is it like heart like this or like this?
I don't know.
I've done it like this, but she was like, no, it's like
I don't
this.
know what way it
Your
is.
finger has to be like.
Very good.
This is.
Whoa.
Well, we tried making the best of our situation, and I think the longer the day went on, the sadder I got. I just kind of can't believe the situation that we found ourselves in today. It did not plan out, it did not turn out the way we thought that it would. We're really bummed. Like, we are really, really bummed. But here we are, and we're gonna fly home in the morning, so I'm gonna close the vlog here. I would actually really love to hear your travel disaster stories. If you guys have any doozies, let me know in the comments below. Those are always like really fun, and they're interesting for us to read, and we love seeing like your stories too. So leave those comments in the description, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye guys. We have and my parents tested, and my dad and once we got here, you have to have a certain, in order to go